Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzie. Hold on, wait.
What? Hello. Yeah.
Podcast. My name is Edmund. This is Nicholas. 2 minutes.
Oh my God, they make music. Sorry.
To Tans, and we're here to talk about your car's extended warranty. Did you know that you can get $3,500 right now if you log on to twitch.tv/Nicholas James Emmizzie to see this live at 8 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday? Or you can be lame. That's it.
Right.
No, or you can be lame and listen to this every Monday on whatever place you listen to podcasts. Or you can watch what you missed on Mondays as well.
Yeah, I just realized while I was in the shower that the YouTube videos literally can't come out on Wednesday. Sorry, the weekend. I was gonna put the vlogs out on Sunday, but I forgot.
That Monday is when you
I was thinking about
why
today.
you can't do
I'm not gonna do them back to back. It's a lot. You want like days in between for people. Yeah.
Well, Tommy says he got YouTube, so
Okay, yeah. Tommy Too Crazy is such a good like name.
welcome to the
I love
live
that for
chat,
you.
Tommy. For those of you who don't know, Tommy's brand new. He about to see how ghetto it really gets around here, nigga. All right, bring out the switches and the AKs.
Right. Forgot mine.
You're not a real American.
No.
That's why you about to get deported.
They're really gonna deport me.
Yeah.
No, they're not. Stop. They're not.
Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm a little grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
You didn't eat?
I did, but like, so on the days that I don't go to the gym, like there isn't something that takes up like an extended period of my time.
Mm-hmm.
And also like I don't stream till later today, right? Oh my God, another person. Hi.
From the Yay area.
Papa
What up, though?
Espinosa. Yeah, and so like I'm hungry all day.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Is it hunger or boredom? Because that's a
no, but I'm always hungry. But I usually have things that like take up my time. Like if I'm streaming, that takes up my time. If I'm at the gym, that takes up my time. But like I was just editing the new YouTube video all day, and I was like, and I ate twice.
Yeah.
I had 3 breakfast sausages, 2 avocado toasts, 2 eggs. I also had bone broth. I had a protein shake. I had 3 hamburgers.
Damn, yeah, you was
I'm
eating
starving, and it makes me so grumpy. Like, I hate it.
You do get hangry really bad.
I know. I just like eating a lot. What?
I don't think I grabbed my topics. Oh, they're over there.
Oh.
Pretend like I ain't do this.
What the hell? Careful, you don't want a nut to pop out. Uh-oh. Oh. Are you well? No one called you over here, doggy.
Can you go lay down, Mr. Boy?
You are about 2 hours too early right now.
You see that? And with the power of editing, I got my shit right here. He said, damn, nigga, you ate all that goddamn food.
What? That was only 2 meals.
Nah, y'all, he be eating like a motherfucker. And that's why whenever I tell people that we have like separate like
groceries.
funds for groceries,
Yeah.
niggas be like, what? Well,
You're not a real couple. You're not a real married couple.
Like, no, bro, he will eat me out of a house and home, bro.
I will. Yeah. And so obviously I'm having like rice, broccoli, and curry chicken later. But it's like, I thought about making it before stream, but then I
You
was
should
like,
have.
but then what am I eating after? More burgers? Like,
Yeah.
there's just so many eating, and like I only have so much food.
Well, quit eating all your damn food.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry or
Yes.
are you bored?
I'm hungry. I'm a growing boy.
You're not hungry.
I'm a
dog. You be
growing
bored.
boy.
You be bored, bro. It's cool. It's fine.
You're
We
just
are-
mad because, bitch, I eat so much and I look like this. Let's talk about it.
No,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'll let you have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can keep that.
Yeah. How are you? Get a new robe. You need multiple robes because that way you're in like different outfits. You know what I mean? You should get like 3. That way they like interchange.
Right. Or
You don't even wash that robe.
you
Stinking
niggas
ass
could.
robe.
I literally got this out of the dryer.
I can smell it. Smell like undercarriage.
It smells
Smell like
like
under
it smells
titty
like
sweat.
it smelled like
Bounce
It smelled
that.
like-
That's what it smells like.
it smelled like laundry detergent and fabric softener because I cleaned it.
We don't have fabric softener, so don't even fucking throw that out there. We literally don't even have
sheets.
it.
It's like dryer
sheets
and laundry detergent because I cleaned it.
Oh, okay.
And dried it. You want to smell it?
No.
It do smell like laundry detergent. Anyway, Liana says you're also 5'5" on a tall day. And Edmund is what? 5'5" on a tall day is crazy.
It's 5'5" when I have my shoes on. She's right. 5'5" when I got my shoes on.
Yeah. Baby Doll Eyes says for you to stop bullying me like you always do. She told you last week.
Yeah, she also wrote, we talked about this last week. We didn't talk about anything. You said stop bullying my husband. Get a husband. Then talk to me about bullying husbands.
Whoa.
But you ain't got a husband to bully. Actually, we got a what's on your heart that's literally from you.
Whoa.
Ho.
It's
Yeah.
Black History Month like a motherfucker. You talking crazy to the Negroes. That's wild behavior.
Yeah. I'll be polite, but March 1st, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Sick work. Yeah. Anyway, I'm fine. Hopefully I don't have to work tomorrow.
Why?
Fingers crossed. Because we're supposed to get like a bad. Remember how every year.
No, is it going to snow?
It's
I want to go to the gym.
No, it's gonna
Freeze?
snow and rain. It's gonna be a mix. So the ice, it's gonna be a layer of ice all over.
When?
It's supposed to happen to start tonight.
Okay, well, as long as it's like done by like.
No, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be, you feel me? It might be all right by the time you wake up tomorrow.
Why doesn't Mother Nature do these things like when, it's literally for like 10 seconds? It's only from 1 to 4 a.m.?
But that's good for me because then that means it's going to be frozen in the morning, so I don't have to go to
It literally
work.
says 50%.
This is not.
What does that mean when they do that?
When it's a 50% chance of what?
Is there like 50% chance or 50% of the area?
50% chance probably.
And then.
Because it's the precipitation.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch. Okay, on the weather here, it says 55%, 50%. But then on this part, it says 80%. Bitch, where's the 80? Liza Minnelli, whoever she is. Anyway, sorry. So you excited not to go to work tomorrow if you don't have to?
Hopefully, yeah. So
I
hopefully
think
the
he's
roads
making you
freeze.
go.
Hopefully the roads freeze, and then they don't, and then we don't go.
We get to wait. Oh, her dog doesn't like going outside.
Well, when it's icy like that.
Yeah.
Y'all, can I tell y'all how like not of a good husband he is?
Oh my!
So the other day, and which is why I know my robe is clean because I had to clean it because the other day I went to take his son outside to use the bathroom. And
see how he did that?
It was the whole backyard because I be at work all day, so it's difficult for me to salt the backyard when I'm at work all day because I'm at work all day.
We don't even have
and
salt.
It's not like nobody is here to salt it because I be at work all day.
We don't have salt.
And so when I come home, there's a sheet of ice on the backyard. So I go to take his son. Now I fall and I hit my head off of the ice.
He did. I asked if you were okay.
And I had a concussion.
I didn't even laugh at you.
You literally cracked up.
I did.
And then asked me if I was your first. What happened?
I asked if you were okay.
I came in the house covered in snow. I came in the house covered in snow because when I fell, your fucking son thought it was playtime and he got the jumping on me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get up off of this ice that I just slipped on and I keep falling because your son keep jumping on me. And I come in the house covered in snow. You crack up.
Because, like, why are you covered in snow? My initial thought
you
is you two were playing.
Like 6 chuckles instead of going, oh, honey, are you okay? What happened?
Because I didn't think you fell. I thought you were outside playing with
And then
him.
when I fell and cracked my head against the thing and I had a concussion.
Oh, please. I even did the concussion test.
You didn't tend to me.
Give me a break.
You sat there and you watched K-pop.
I did a concussion test on you. You don't have one. You didn't even have a goose egg.
You wanna know why? You wanna know how I know you didn't? Because if you would have did the test, then I would have been fine. But you didn't do the test because I wasn't fine.
I did the concussion test on him with the whole eyes and everything. Okay, I've had many a concussion. I know the protocol.
I'm gonna do like Elon. I don't believe that you did, so you didn't do it.
All right, Tommy Too Crazy. I need you to take your ass right the fuck out of here. Cause what do you mean? That's borderline domestic violence. I'm about to domestically violent you. What? I'm about to violate you. Violent. Shut up, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Tommy Too Crazy. Bitch, you Tommy talk too much. That's who you are. The fuck? In my live chat. Talking shit about. No, okay, I didn't know that you fell. I thought you were just playing with him in the snow.
You thought I was in a robe and slippers with no pants on in the dead of winter. It was like fucking 3 degrees outside. You thought I went outside for a leisure play with this fucking dog? I had on them red slippers and some plastic slippers and no pants on.
Right.
You just thought I just decided to do snow angels in my fucking robe?
Maybe. I don't know your fucking life. Yeah, he ate shit. I'm just mad I wasn't watching on the camera.
Yeah. I was screaming and everything. You ain't
No,
come out there to help me.
weren't.
I was like, Wilma!
Oh my God.
Not
No.
Wilma, no. Jane! Stop this crazy thing. You
What?
feel me? The Jetsons. You ain't watched the Jetsons growing up?
Nope.
Anyway.
Wait, is that the Futuristic Family?
Yes, sir.
I didn't watch it though.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't seem like it was my thing.
I watched all the old
I was a
cartoons,
Simpsons
but-
kid.
Anyway, you don't love me.
Oh, hello?
So if anybody wants him, go ahead and take him because you gonna fall and bust your ass and he ain't gonna help you. But you gotta help me with
How was I supposed to help you?
the right way.
How is that?
You should know because we married.
How was I supposed to help you?
How long it's been? 7 years.
How?
You
If you fell outside and I didn't know and you came inside, what was I supposed to do?
you were supposed to already
Baby, you need some. Oh, baby, you okay? Oh, the Mickey's better. Oh, Mickey. Oh, is that what you fucking wanted? Like, right.
Well, let's get into the part of the show we call Hot Topics.
Yum.
They're probably gonna sue you
At some point, they're suing me
It's
for
fine.
sure. I feel like that's like intellectual property.
We ain't got nothing for them. Is Red Robin's even still around?
Oh yeah, Alexa, is Red Robin still alive?
Red Robinson died on April 1st, 2023 in Vancouver,
He's dead.
British Columbia, Canada at
Guys,
the age of 86.
He's dead, so we don't even have to worry about it.
Cool. The fuck.
She answered for me.
You can start first if you would like, sir.
Okay, I got a few.
Because you got I
got shit to say.
I got this many, and he got. Don't.
That many. Okay. All the rich Asians are doing that for Lunar New Year or whatever. Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year. They're like taking their big envelopes of money and they're doing that. And I'm like, damn, I'm poor. Okay, we're going to start a hot topic.
I steal everything.
Here's my hot topic.
Uh-huh.
No, we're gonna do that later.
Hot topic.
We're going to do that for my
What was
my
your hot take?
Yeah, the hot take.
Oh,
We're going to do
okay.
that later. We're going to talk about when I say bitch, I mean it encompassing. Anybody can be bitch, so don't. We're going to but when I mean white, when I say white, I mean it slanderous. We're going to talk about the white bitch who told Babyface, "Get the fuck on so I can go interview Chappell Roan."
Yeah.
Oh! At the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Grammys. Whatever Ariana said when she was drunk that one time in the booth.
Out fucking
Fuck
drunk.
the
isn't it?
Grammys.
Yeah.
Fuck the Grammys. This individual was interviewing Babyface, who, for those who don't know, is a fucking legend and is actually one of the many reasons why R&B is even in the place it is. Like, he is such a fucking legend, you know? And so this individual, I don't even know her name, didn't even care to look.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? White lady. She was on the red carpet interviewing him, and then she gets a little call in her little earphone from producers being like, "Cut the fucking cameras, dead ass. Chappell Roan, Chappelle Roan is en route." Okay, she's en
Is that
route.
what she was doing when she like leaned back? That she was like,
Yeah, they have
ear-
earpieces,
right?
To be
I
like,
know, but I thought she was just like looking to see if she saw Chappell.
No, okay, so like they have earpieces so that like the producers can be like, ask this, do this, blah blah blah,
Whatever
right?
the artist's
Like,
interview's done.
okay,
Yeah,
Chapel
go.
Roan's coming up, like cut the interview, right? So whatever. My whole thing is, I feel bad that maybe producers, which is honestly, I don't even know if that's confirmed. I just know that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
But I would assume that would be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That she would be like, oh shit, producers are telling me in my ear, and I'm just an interviewer. I'm not even a celebrity interviewer, like a celebrity in herself. Like, I got to get this interview because that's what people want. She is like the breakout star of the year, blah, 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 blah. Even though she's been doing it for like 15 years. I can feel for that. But also, like, Babyface. I just feel like that is such a disrespectful move. I honestly don't even care who it is. I think it's a big deal that it's Babyface, but I honestly don't care who it is. You don't get to just end an interview. Remember that one with Raven and Kendall Jenner was walking the red carpet?
No, I'm
Bro, somebody was interviewing Raven Simone. I almost said Raven Baxter. Raven Simone. And Kendall Jenner was coming up the red carpet, and they were like, oh, Kendall Jenner's here. And Raven was like, yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what? The disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
I forgot.
Great.
Yeah, no, I was just annoyed at how she did the whole thing. She was very just like, cut him off, go straight to, like, she calling Chapel while the other girl's still talking and shit. And like, bitch, you could have did it 1,000 different ways.
You could have like wrapped it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anything.
It
But
was
he was
done
in the
so
middle of talking
disrespectfully.
and she just like, oh my God, Chapel. Like, bitch, what the fuck you about to call this clown face ass bitch over here? The fuck is wrong with you?
It was just so disrespectful the way she did it.
I like how old girl, the other girl that she was with,
Selling her fucking out.
she
She said, bitch,
is,
I don't know.
she's very much like, yeah, I wanted to hear the rest of that, but some white bitch got in my fucking way when I was talking to the OG of this R&B shit, but whatever, we ain't gonna point no elbows, but one of these bitches next to me was yapping in her fucking mouth too goddamn much.
What's even worse is that it wasn't even her interview. She interrupted like their colleague's interview to do it. Like, girl, if I was the other girl, I would have been like, anyway,
Right,
my
like,
fucking
bitch,
hand right on her head.
any fucking who.
Like,
Yeah,
if you want to go interview her, fucking walk over there, bitch.
that was fucking.
But again, I can understand that
stupid.
like it's your job and like you do what you're told on your job. But like public perception, that looks so
Yeah, I
bad.
don't care. It's nigga month, and you did. I don't. Bitches don't get no leeway during nigga month. So if it was the goddamn executive producer, if it was the CEO of the Grammys, the director of the Grammys in your earpiece saying, "Get the fuck up out of there, bitch," you stand there 10 toes down and you embrace this Negro during Negro Month, whore. Otherwise, you can get the fuck on.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
Yeah, you know what was a fucking great look.
Wow, segue.
First of all, Kendrick Lamar won 5 Grammys.
We're gonna do all our Grammy stuff.
Five
in a row,
time,
right?
five time Pyru, big Pyru, 5 time. And as he walked on stage to get his Grammy for Not Like Us,
Yeah.
the entire room sung A minor.
Even Jay-Z, who has minor allegations,
Jay-Z
was singing it.
dancing. Beyonce's dancing, blues dancing, but more significant than all of it, Taylor Swift was gyrating whatever the fuck back piece on her body she calls an ass.
just rickety cans, just
jiggling all over the place, going crazy for that man. That was incredible. Somebody needs to check on Drake.
well, Party Next Door did because they have a collaboration coming up.
Well, I guess we don't have to check on Drake actually, because I saw a video of him the other day. He did a show, and he came out in a hoodie
With the bullet holes in the smoke. Oh my God.
Yo, he really not beating these corny allegations.
Yeah, he's goofy.
And if you're
goober.
in the chat or you're a listener and you're a Drake fan, that's all fine and dandy, but your homeboy is super duper cornball.
He's a goofy goober.
A goofy goober, because that is so lame. What you essentially just saying that you got smoked.
Yeah. He needs to take a break. You know what I mean?
I think he should have just like waited until that album came out and got back into like the sing-songy like.
Here's what I think.
You know,
I think when you are somebody who has been involved with minors and you've gotten away with it more than once, like you develop like a Diddyism that's like, I'm untouchable. So I actually, my head is bigger than any allegation. So he's just like, to him, he's just like, fuck it.
Well, I feel like that's all artists for real. Like, in order to be an artist, you have to have like a lot of ego and like, you know what I'm saying, about yourself. But you also need to be able to come back down to earth sometime, brother, because that wasn't a great look at all.
Remember when we were listening to yesterday and we're pretty sure it was Drake who was dealing with the 17-year-old allegedly? When we were watching yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He just can't stay away.
Sidebar, Anna Mac is so fucking
We weren't
funny.
even going to say her name.
I'm sorry, she got a whole podcast all by herself.
They didn't say.
They didn't say it, but I did.
Anna Mac is so fucking funny.
She is so fucking incredible.
She is amazing. I stand Anna Mac for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Drake's a goofy goober.
You got something to say about the Grammys? Because we'll talk about Beyonce next.
Oh yeah, Beyonce. I have thoughts, and I don't want to say this to like offend people. Like, there's so many, like, no matter how you talk about this, like who wins album of the year thing, people are like, well, you obviously hate this other artist. Here's the thing. I think Billie Eilish is amazing. I think she makes amazing music. I think she's so talented. I think she's so beautiful. I think has some really wild fashions.
Yeah, she dressed like Fabo.
Don't know who that is, but she dresses elderly for sure.
D4L? Keep going. Oh my fucking God, y'all. Don't go ahead.
Don't, were you about to say don't marry white people?
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to say? Yeah, I knew you were going to
Sure
fucking say that,
was.
bitch. Bitch, I'll give you a paper cut. Shut the fuck up. The hell's wrong with you?
Go ahead. That's a topic later, actually. Go ahead.
It is the topic later. It is. Before you fucking interrupt me, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah,
My bad.
Billie Eilish is amazing. I think she's a super talented artist. I think Brat was so huge. I don't remember who else was in the running, but when it comes to Beyonce winning album of the year, I don't. Wee woo. If you're sensitive, if
Bro,
I talk
this
about
is,
you
yo,
being,
you done put 5 disclaimers up. Just go ahead and say the bitch didn't deserve it.
if you're offended by me calling out white things, you gotta go.
Yeah, it's not the show for you.
It's not the show for you. I'm just gonna be so honest. So when it comes to white people winning awards, they deserved it. They earned it. When it comes to any person of color winning an award, it's rigged. They bought it. Right? That loud ass fucking dryer. I hope you guys can't hear. He apparently had put pots and pans in their dryer downstairs.
They don't hear it. They can barely hear the dog crying 5 feet
Oh
from
my
us.
God. Billie Eilish, right. Billie Eilish's album wasn't like experimental enough to make an impact. That kind of impact. Album of the year impact. For me. This is a fucking thing about you. What about meism, people? Okay? No one's talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You get your own fucking podcast. You want to put your 2 cents in, bitch. Grab a mic. But for me,
Don't get a mic.
I think it feels like, even for Brat, I think Brat was experimental. Brat was huge. Brat was a movement. The album wasn't as big as the movement for Brat, right? But you couldn't escape it. I like the album. I like Charlie XCX. Slay, right? But like, right. I think that bitch is right to the core.
Yeah.
But
Tell me too crazy said all the white girls got so racist. Go ahead. Yeah.
they do. So for me, if you're putting those 3 together, for me,
I agree, Liana.
Brat was bigger than Billie's album for that reason. I actually listened to Billie's album more than I listened to the other 2, like Cowboy Carter and Brat. But, well, did I listen to Brat more? I might have listened to Brat more just because of the gym. But when it comes to album of the year, what makes the impact? This is what I was talking to you about when it first happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, the reason I think Cowboy Carter is right to win is because it wasn't just another Beyonce album. Not that there is just another Beyonce album, because they're all like, yeah. But like, what?
Nothing. Go ahead. Don't focus on me.
You just went, how am I not supposed to look?
Because I can't see my laptop from here. Go ahead.
Cowboy Carter was a movement. The reason that all these people think that she doesn't deserve to win, and all of the people who thought that she didn't deserve to be nominated for Country Music Awards, is the reason the album exists. That's literally the reason.
Yeah.
So
y'all proving her point.
Quite literally. And like when she didn't win last year and she didn't win a different year, it was always Beyonce deserved to win. Beyonce deserved to win. She fucking wins and everyone's like, I didn't even listen to the album. I didn't even listen. And that's the other thing is when people are like, well, I didn't even listen to a song. Okay. Are you the Recording Academy? I didn't know you were like that. The CEO of the record. I had no idea.
My bad. I didn't know Susan in Virginia had all that pull like that. Next time, drop your nuts and get your bitch to win if you want her to.
Fucking stream it then. You got a fucking problem. Right? But it just is like, this is such a huge impact. Like this album. And that is, I think, a huge reason why, if not the reason why it would win Album of the Year. It is not necessarily because of the specific lyrics and songs themselves. While, yes, those mean a lot. Every single detail was curated for a reason. The point of it is album of the album of the century. That's the point. Because for over a century, white people took century? That's decade.
A decade.
Decade. Oh, for over a decade. I don't know if 100 years ago. Did country music exist 100 years ago? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. White people took the banjo. Okay? Beyonce said, give it back. So that's why, I think. Yeah. And people are pulling up because the Beehive. When Beyonce said the Beehive is buzzing, she was not kidding. Because for some reason, people are super mad. It's Billie Eilish fans, which I'm a Billie Eilish fan, so chillax. Billie Eilish fans are saying she doesn't deserve it, right? Like Beyonce.
Yeah.
So the Beehive is pulling up vocal comparisons. Artistry, whatever.
Artistry.
They're comparing them from Beyonce at 23 to Billie at 23. Now, I don't think they should be compared. I think they're two completely different artists and two completely different styles who don't even
absolutely
exist in the same.
But during nigga month, if y'all want to play these, if y'all want to he, we gonna ha back, whore.
Exactly. If you want to compare, we can. We absolutely can. But no one was trying to do that.
No.
But since you wanted to do it,
this whole
don't nuck if you can't buck.
If you can't buck. Yeah. This whole thing is fucking stupid.
Wait, it's Kanye.
Which
busy
we
with
bring
his
him
naked
up
bitch
next.
on the fucking red carpet.
We're gonna bring him up next because that shit pissed me off. The whole thing just is stupid to me because Billie was happy she won.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You think Billie Eilish cares? I think most artists,
your fave, was happy that she won.
Are like rightfully so.
The whole room, other niggas that she was up against, was happy that she won.
Every time another artist wins Artist of the Year, they fucking get up and go, Beyonce, you deserve this.
Because it's been generations of Beyonce not getting what she deserved, and now she finally got the whole her winning the Grammy thing is just big. It's bigger than her winning the country album and the album of the year shit. It's that she deserved this Grammy 20 years ago.
She has the most Grammys of all time.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it just proves, like it always proves every single time.
Every time.
Is that the bar is lower for white musicians.
Yeah, mediocrity is always fine with white people.
If there was a white musician doing what Beyonce did, they would be queen of the world. They would be like
the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Oh my God. They would put them over Michael Jackson. I guarantee you.
100%.
I guarantee you. They would put that. If Beyonce was white, they would say she's better than Michael Jackson. White people would say that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It just shows that that's where the bar is. She can do all of what she has accomplished and still she doesn't deserve it.
I think it's funny that she won that Grammy, the country award Grammy too, just because they didn't give her the fucking country award at the country music awards.
Hey, crackers weren't gonna do it.
Yeah. Wait, what you just say?
Those crackers weren't going to do it?
I just wanted to make sure I confirmed what you
Saltines? Which one do you want?
Ritz, maybe.
Ritz Bits? That's got a tan.
Saltines suck. Ritz are the best ones. What's the best cracker?
Saltines suck. You want to know why?
Why?
Because so do crackers. Anyway.
No, Ritz are good.
Ritz have a tan. Saltines don't.
Ritz is still crackers though.
What's the best cracker? I don't eat crackers.
I
don't know.
Never mind.
I've never been into a cracker before. Human or
oh. Thomas Crazy says no one can be happy because nigga. Wait, what the
Nikki?
fuck?
Oh no.
No, that says nigga.
Oh, I thought
no one can be happy because nigga Doechii because she did something Nicki could never. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because Cardi's the only other. Wait, Cardi and who?
Hot take. Y'all might be mad. I don't care. I'd never thought that Cardi deserved that Grammy.
But here's the thing. Again, like I said, I don't think it's always about lyrics. I think it's about a movement. I think it's exactly why Brat would have won over Billy's.
Yeah.
Brat was about doing poppers and getting fucked, right?
Yeah.
But it had such a huge impact because of Brat Summer. So I don't always think it is about streams. I don't always think it's about lyrics. I don't always think it's about that thing.
The thing, well,
Cardi's
I guess I just
movement was huge.
It was huge, but I think that I just hold like that award to a different standard because we're talking about hip hop and rap, and there's a lot of elements and things that go along with being a great hip hop artist that I just feel like she didn't embody enough to deserve a great. She's next to Lauryn Hill, which is arguably one of the greatest female rappers ever, and Doechii, who is the current greatest female rapper.
What was happening at that time that she won? Who was doing stuff at that time?
Lauren?
No, Cardi. Do you know what I mean? Like, you also have to think about the era that it's happening in. Like, who are her competitors?
Well, I mean, on the mainstream level, it probably wasn't nobody, but like,
so it's kind of a default.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Someone's got to win.
I don't know.
Someone's got to win.
I don't know. But no, Doechii definitely deserved that. And if she didn't win, I was gonna be mad as a motherfucker because she be rapping. She be rapping. I've said
didn't even know she was
years.
Nominated at first, and he was like, "She fucking win! I swear to God!" I'm like, "We know that she's nominated."
I'm gonna crash out because she be rapping her ass off.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see. Come to the awards respectful. What'd she say? To come to the awards like that was disrespectful in my opinion.
When you read comments, you got to read them out loud because there's audio people.
Oh yeah, true. Time is too crazy because that tiny desk, that Doechii tiny desk, that Doechii Hana tiny desk, bitch.
See.
Come on now, man. And that wasn't even like the top tier, bro. She was colder at Camp Flognaw. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Ass. Speaking of ass, can we get into why Kanye and Bianca showed her ass on that goddamn red carpet?
They said ass and titties, ass and titties.
Do you want to know something funny about that whole thing?
What?
They weren't even fucking invited.
I saw that.
They weren't invited.
They just showed up.
He showed up, made her get booty naked in front of all them people, and then when they went to go find their seats, the doorman was like, "Let me see your ticket." They ain't have one. He said, "Well,
get the fuck on. You and them two nipples can get the fuck on."
Craziness. I didn't like that because it was it was live.
Yeah.
Number one.
I think that was like kind of a crime, public indecency.
For sure. 100%. It was live, so it was like a lot of people, like kids and shit like that, probably saw that. And there was a kid. There's a picture of a little boy that was like looking behind the from the other side of like the little backdrop that they had, was just staring and just looking at her, butt ass naked. It's kids out there. Like that shit is. I don't like that shit. That shit was weird as hell. I ain't fuck with it at all. And I feel like somebody brought this up on the podcast I listened to earlier today. I feel like people need to have a discussion about like Kanye and the choices that, like the fashion choices that he make for the women around him.
She was doing that before Kanye.
Huh?
Her sister's the same.
Oh,
That's her. That's her.
I don't know shit about that white bitch, so I don't.
Yeah, that's her. Her and her sister are the same. They've always been like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she's just a match made in heaven with him.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Kim was created by Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And remember, he used to tell her not to show her body naked.
Which is funny that he got her letting her walk around booty ass naked like that too.
Yeah, she's always been like that.
All right, well, I'm over it. Next topic.
Yeah, I know. I think it's public indecency because, like, here's the thing. Even when all these red carpets that people go to, like the see-through dress, I mean, that was really see-through. But, you know, like the see-through dress with, like, the sequins and all those things, like, that's always been a thing. The Kardashians have been on red carpets with their titties out, like, since day one. You know what I mean? Models have been doing it forever on red carpets. But they have nipple covers.
I feel like they do it tastefully.
No, they have nipple covers.
They do it tastefully. She had full labia just hanging out just for everybody to see.
Snail. Just dragging that snail trail across the fucking red carpet. Like, what? It was crazy. But I think that is, to some degree, public indecency. Here's the thing. I am more of like a... Nipples don't bother me. Female titties, that doesn't really bother me. Free the nipple. Pussy? You put your pussy on the live for $1,000?
Whole flat ass, whole flat butt, whole booty ass.
Again, booty's fine. There was no butthole. Coochiana?
Full cooch, full bush, just out in the open.
Like, men don't walk with their dicks out on the red carpet. I'm all for, like, equal rights, equal pull your dick out. You know what I mean? Equal. I didn't know how to make it rhyme, so I just took it there. But, like...
Pull your dick out is crazy.
I wouldn't... I don't know. I guess, yeah. Maybe titties out on the red carpet is crazy. But I still would be like, well, men walk shirtless. Who fucking cares? But the nether regions down there, I'm a sex worker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Leanna said for free because they obviously weren't getting paid because they weren't even invited.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like... And no one knew. Do you know what I mean? Like when artists when celebrities go on red carpets and they dress like that, they're like at the door. People know that's what's happening. She had did you see her reveal? She had a coat on.
She had a big ass coat on and just dropped that motherfucker.
Yeah. So that feels like public indecency to me. It's a little crazy.
Somebody says he's insane and controlling. I don't know anything about her, but I said earlier that she looked uncomfortable, which I agree with, but I don't know if maybe that's just her face.
No, I've been a fan of Bianca for many a year. She's always been doing this. And like I said, her sister's the same. That's been her. She's always been like this before Kanye. And was the artistic director of Emmizzie or creative director. So no, I think there is this huge narrative that he's controlling her, but I think people don't know a lot about her, but she's always been like this.
She just always looks super duper subservient and like, it looks like in like fucking humiliation rituals whenever they go out.
Yeah, no, she's that's who she is too.
Oh.
Yeah. Her sister's titties out. See-through dresses walking down the street. Yeah.
I mean, I can see why people like think that he's like a weird controlling
100%.
freak because like the pornos during the meetings and shit like that, and how he's just like this weird sex freak, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just, I don't know, it just gives that.
Yeah, she's like the Melania for me, where it's like we have this like different perception of what she is. Everyone's like, "LOL, Melania," but I genuinely think Melania is along for the ride with Trump. Like she's the same, like has the same values. But we look at her and we're like, she just wanted a sugar daddy. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like we look at Bianca and we're like, oh my god, she's like his servant. She's like this, and she's
just going along with it. She probably came up with the idea.
That's like a huge part, you know. I think we look at the woman and we go like, oh no, poor them. When a lot of the times. Why do you think maybe has been in his life long before we knew they knew each other because she worked for the company. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Moving on, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Man, am I going to get mad already?
That's all I got for the Grammys.
Yeah, no, I'm debating if I'm going to do the one where I get mad. Okay.
You got you got a book to read over there, so...
So, for people who don't know, there is this person. His name is Stephen Boss. He goes by Twitch. He has passed. He was a dancer, but most people know him because he was like the DJ guy on The Ellen Show. And he took his own life a while ago. Super fucking sad. When it happened, rocked the dance community. I got to learn from him. I got to know him. And I think that it's so Yeah, it's really sad. So maybe I'm a little more biased to this story.
Oh, Tommy Too Crazy knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, Allison Holker
Mm-hmm.
is his wife.
Yeah.
His widow. She has been a weird bitch for well over a decade. Because when I met her well over a decade ago, I instantly turned to my friend and I went, "This is a weird bitch." This was before he was famous. They were still just dancers. They were like not celebrities or anything at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he became famous and they became beloved. And I was like, you know what? Maybe people change. Well, over a decade later, I can still say she's a weird fucking bitch. Right. Yeah, so her husband took his life. Very sad. And what did she do? Well, let me tell you. She, mind you, for all people know, they posted their happy lives on social media. We know that's not always the case. Mm-hmm. There can be things going on behind the scenes. We don't know those things, right? But for her to come out, write a book, fuck that, before the book, at his funeral, she said, remember, his family can't come to the funeral unless they all sign NDAs.
Which is real crazy, bitch, because I put you next to that nigga right the fuck now. I can't go bury my child. Bitch.
I can't come to I'm his mother. His mother can't come to the funeral without signing an NDA. Suck my dick, bitch.
You crazy as hell. You think we ain't gonna walk it? So anyway, bitch,
right.
I'm gonna go sit in the front.
Right. Right. So yeah, that was besides the point. But that happened, and I remember telling you like, all right, confirmed, weird bitch. Like still a weird bitch. Oh, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. So she's wrote a book. Okay? She's on a little press tour. Let me read some shit. Okay? Well, in this book, it is completely obliterating his legacy. His legacy is being the most fun-loving person. Like, whether we know what happened or not, the mark he left on the dance community was huge. Every person who ran into him was like, damn, he's so funny. He's so kind. The reason he got on the Ellen show is because he was so beloved. Like, he was on there and everybody was like, oh my God, I love him. Ellen made him a permanent part of the show because he is just like, I mean, he was battling demons, obviously. But like, what he was able to do for the world while battling demons was huge. Mm-hmm. Then here comes this bitch. So, yeah, completely obliterating his legacy. She found his journal that he had. And in the journal, there were entries that alluded to him being SA'd as a kid at the hands of an adult. Okay. She wrote about that in the book. She wrote about his journal entries about being SA'd, alluding to him being SA'd. Alluding. Like, let's talk about that. You are writing definitively in your book about something, well, his trauma that was alluded to in his journal. That's crazy.
Like, so it's clear you just trying to just do some scandalous shit or get like
worse.
some fucking...
Oh, it gets so much worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, his friend... his friend, after he passed, came to her to talk to her about it. Mm-hmm. Like, he didn't even tell her. And she's writing about this fucking book, bitch. Sucking your shit. Quote from her. I don't expect I'll ever have a definitive answer, but I couldn't help but wonder, did it happen when he was the same age as their son, Maddox? And was he fated to do the same thing to his son?
Yo, hey, man.
Is that not the craziest shit you've ever heard?
Oh my God, those poor kids.
That is a direct quote from her book. So he alluded to being SA'd as a child.
And you took that all the way to...
And you wrote in your book, that was it in his fate to do it to his kids too?
Did you want it to happen, you weird ass fucking bitch? Why the fuck would you say that?
Just wait. She also assumed that he unalived himself so he wouldn't do that. Right. Fucking weird. Like I said, weird bitch.
Yo, and it just be shit like this that just be like, yo, how they ain't put hands and feet on this girl yet?
Oh my God. Bitch, you gotta be in fucking hiding. Because if someone said that about my child, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, not only are you a weird bitch, you a sick bitch as well too, because you just pulling shit out your ass that's crazy as fuck.
Yep.
About somebody's father.
Marie in the live chat says I never liked her. She never looked happy when they were together. So, right. The first time I ever met her, she was dating him at the time. They've been together for a million years. She was dating him at the time, and she wouldn't even let like certain girls take pictures with him. Mm. She wouldn't let like people who were girls who were friends. My friend was like friends with him, and she like was so rude to her and everything. She was like, "Oh, you want to take my man?" Nobody like chill the fuck out. Like it's a dance community. It was just so weird. She has always been so fucking weird that way. Mm-hmm. Like she was like, she like owned him. Mm. You know what I mean? And it's like, boy, this is about to lead into that next topic because she's white.
Of course.
Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, she's like shaming him and degrading him the whole time, blaming him for his for his unaliving, saying how like that was so shameful of him to do that. Get this, ready?
Oh, she said a lot of bullshit.
Quote, had there been other men? A rumor circulated that he was gay, so I looked for evidence to find it. Why? Why are you writing this? Why are you writing this in your book? You got to be broke.
Because
you got to be broke.
She got to be.
You got to be broke.
Because there's no reason for you to be defaming this man like this in his death.
Do you know, it's so fucking crazy. She could have easily just created a book about like self-harm, like unaliving, like that whole thing, suicide awareness. Yeah. She could have had such a huge movement. She could have continued in the dance industry and fighting for kids and doing all these things. But what did she do? She wrote this bullshit.
And it's just so crazy given like who, I mean, I don't know shit about him besides like him being on the Ellen show, but even then, like he was like a pivotal person within that show. So it's just like, given how large his life was, like there's a gang of shit you could have did outside of sharing this man's journal and speculate that he was gone, essay his child.
Why would you write that? Okay, whether you thought that or not.
Why would you publicly put that out? Why would you say that? Your kids can see this, bitch. Are you fuck? That's what my whole thing is about this entire shit. Like the entire time you say you give me new information about who he is and what she's doing and shit like that. Like weird bitches is gonna be weird bitches. Fame fuck people up. Money fuck people up. She's obviously been there since the beginning, so it is what it is. My whole thing is at the end of the day, bitch, you got kids. You got black kids.
Yeah.
You got kids that's gonna see this shit. You got kids that probably go to school and they classmates, parents see the shit, talking about the shit, and the kids here and then talking about it at school. Like you fucking up your kids as well. That don't mean shit to you, you weird ass motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's a celebrity, so like other celebrities, like major celebrities, when he passed, were posting about him, were like in shambles about him.
Yeah,
like this is not just like someone from a small town. You know what I mean? This is huge. Marie says she made his mama and family sign the NDA before coming to the funeral. Yeah, like what the fuck is that? That is so crazy.
Which is still a fucking. The way I would have spit on that bitch.
Oh,
I would have spit on her.
No, literally. No, literally. But that is what I have to say about that. And what I want to say is I get why people don't date outside their race.
100%.
I get it. Like, as somebody who isn't black, I understand fully when you look at the history of like white men and women who date black men and women. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of times, not every time, but because that's the topic we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like, there's humiliation involved. There's like ownership involved. There's like showing off. It's like a performance. Like to be with a black man or woman, you see white people like either shun them, like, oh, I don't want people to know, or it's the like, look at what I've got.
Look at my thing.
Look at this thing I've got. And then they do something wrong. And now all of a sudden it's like, I have to ruin them. I have to completely make people hate them. I have to do this thing to like humiliate them. It is so fucking weird. And this bitch is an example of that. No, she makes me so mad. She makes me so mad because I know how many kids looked up to him because he taught me when I was a kid. Like, I know how many kids looked up to him and were like, oh my God, he is so amazing. And now, like, so then he passes and we're all like, oh my God, you know what? He was so pivotal, like, at that moment that you met him or he taught you. Like, he was so awesome. Like, he would teach in a room of like 500 kids and every kid felt seen. You know what I mean? And now, like, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm going to be 34. I was a teenager when I first met him. And like, that was the memory when he passed and I saw that. I was like, damn, like, he was so awesome. And now this is like what I'm going to think of.
You're just like, yeah.
Now this is what I think
all of these people whose last thought of him prior to you opening your big fat... So I was about to say the C word. Crack a mouth. It's just gone now. It's sullied. About what the fuck you got to share about about the shit you have to share that you didn't even have to say from the beginning.
Obliterated his legacy.
But like you said, that's the importance of making sure you know who you with before you get with them when it comes to interracial dating. Like, I say this all the time, jokingly, but I do mean it when I say that, like, this is it.
Yeah.
If this don't work, girl, I'll probably, bone a few pink toes, maybe here and there, get my willy wet, but like this is
My toes are brown. They're not pink.
In the winter they're not.
Baby, it's winter.
They're pink at the top right there.
They're a little red right now. The blood's rushing to them.
Yeah. Anywho, because, well, anyway, let me just get to my whatever the fuck.
This wasn't even supposed to be the segue.
It wasn't, but
it was supposed to be a liberating, nice thing we were gonna talk about, which it will be. We're gonna turn it around, but like,
yeah, no, my topic was interracial dating because like I saw this video, it's an old video that came out last month by the son of five. He goes by Aces, this trans man on Instagram, on TikTok. We're mutuals. Nice guy. I met him through Ziggy, but whatever the fuck. Anyway, he did a video in response to another video that he saw about somebody discussing interracial dating, and the whole video that Ace did was basically surrounding. And I'm gonna try to paraphrase it. His whole thing was just around the idea of, can you be pro-black and interracially date or just date outside of your race? And he said that you can, with the caveat that every party within this like this union is pro-black to the fullest extent. Now it's just like you cool with black people, or like this is cool, or that's what it has to be 100%. And when he was saying pro-black, which is something that I believe as well, it's like the love and want for happiness for all black people, regardless of whatever the like extra is to it. Trans black people, cis black people, black men, black women, black kids, black gays, black, like, if you are a nigga, I'm with you, period. And when you have that sort of idea and that sentiment, like, there's just a lot of things that you just aren't going to accept from your counterpart, such as what? Oh, you thought I was about to come for you?
No, I was gonna come for someone else. We'll talk about it.
No, you can go ahead. Such as
feeling like you can't say the N-word in front of your white partner.
Which, okay, I'm glad you said it, because we get, not all the time, I ain't gonna lie, say all the time, but we have gotten a few
it's only
comments
when we're
before.
Viral. It's once I'm viral, in those moments we get things like that.
We get comments where people go like, "Oh, like I think it's cool that he get to be with somebody he could just say say it with, and it's not a big deal." Or like people be like, "I don't like that he says nigga again, bitch. Go cry to a nigga that give a fuck, nigga, because I'm gonna say nigga when I want to." And I brought this up to you the other day when we was in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because even in that video where Ace was saying that like it's very rare that you get into a relationship with somebody who is pro-black but not black.
That's so weird. That's so weird. I couldn't understand it at first. So like he didn't explain the video at first. All he said was like, "Oh yeah, the guy was talking about like, can you be pro-black and date outside your race?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Well, I don't think dating outside your race means you're not pro-black. I think dating someone who's not pro-black and you not being as a black person pro-black, because there are black people who are not pro-black. That is very apparent.
Yeah, it exists. Or their pro-blackness has like bars.
Yes,
there's limits to it. Yeah.
Yes, there's like contingencies and all these things, and it's like if you are not pro-black, then your relationship isn't. But I was like, that's not something that I've really had to think about, because like, in what world would I tell you not to say something or like not want you to feel comfortable to be yourself? Like, why would I not want you to like do all of the things that make you feel liberated as a black man? Like the amount of, like sometimes I get confused on how to like articulate things because you word things in a way that I am not able to.
Yeah.
So like, you like
when you encounter a house nigga, go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was saying like how that term, I was like, how do I verbalize that term without saying that term? And I was like, oh, a black person who succumbs to what did I say? Who appeases the white man by conforming to the whiteness. Yeah. Like, and I was like, so that was the long way of saying it, but like, yeah, I just couldn't imagine a world. But like from day one, like you say, like you love doing shit. You like that, and all of the things that make you feel like you are unapologetically black
and have always been from the get-go.
Yeah, I just like that please, all caps, Tommy, please.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, nigga, shit. You are goddamn right, brother.
I just like, it was never a thought in my mind. Like I was never uncomfortable with the idea. I was just like, this is who you are.
And like when I was talking to you about the other day, like, and I was listening to that video, like I had a little spark in my head too, because I was like, damn, it is very rare that like this is a thing that happens, just because like whenever you see people of color, like black, Latino, whatever the fuck it is, whenever they get with a white man or a white woman, whatever the fuck it is like that, all of a sudden, like, they still may hold certain things about themselves and their identity, but like overall they just conform to whatever it is that like the white people are like comfortable with or comfortable with being around, whatever the fuck is like that. Like,
I mean, you had to do it. Like you have to code switch. You have to do things
like
to not fully express what to you makes you feel like your highest black self.
Exactly. Or whatever it is. So if you feel what I'm
happens
saying.
In the workplace, can happen in relationships, can happen anywhere.
And the shit just so wild to me because I don't give a fuck what no white man feels about shit. Shit, nigga. Right. Especially during this motherfucking month. But at all.
I honestly think where it comes from for me is like it was never a thought for me, because even when I was younger and my mom would be like, well, why are you wearing that? Or why would you do that? Or people would be like, why do you have long hair? Why do you do these things? Like when I carried a purse, I'd be like, because I want to. What? And like, I am me. And they're like, so you're a woman. I'm like, no, my name is Nicholas. What the fuck? I don't need to be palatable for you. But so I think that just translates in like how I just want you to like be who you are. But it was like never a thought to have to do that. Like if I didn't like who you were or it made me uncomfortable, I wouldn't be with you.
Yeah.
So that's so weird to me that people stay with people who, one, they don't feel comfortable with who they are fully. Like, I just don't get why you stay there, like, as the counterpart. And then also, like, I don't get why people stay in relationships or friendships or places. I can understand the workplace, okay? It's hard out here, okay? You got.
Well, I understand. As much as well, let me say this first because Tommy just put something here that says, I'm just 19, so when I was a baby gay, I saw you too, and it made me so much more comfortable in myself, which I absolutely love, and that is my whole purpose of doing this, so that young black gays like yourself can feel comfortable when you watch people. This is what the fuck I do any of this for. Yeah. So that is important for me, and I appreciate that, and I love my nigga straight up.
I remember when you used to say, like, I don't know why people would care. Like, when we first started this, like, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, you were like, I don't know, like, why, like, what do I have to say? Like, I feel like I don't care. When I was like, but it is so impactful.
Well, a lot of that too was just because, like, I would just see the audience of people that would respond to us. It'll just be like white people, or just like, even if it was like it was mostly white people, but it was like black women and like shit like that, which is also fine. I do it for y'all too, but like my main goal is to have these young black gay men come up and know they ain't got to be no fucking house nigga to be loved, and for people to see them as important. That's my whole bottom line right there. So I love that. That makes me feel so great.
It's important. I think there's like such a movement to accept more flamboyant gay black men, and I think that's amazing. I think that it needs to be seen, but I also still think, and like, nobody cares about straight men, but like that the like masculine presenting gay men who are just like look like what, I don't know, you like society's norm, who knows what that is, but like you don't present as gay, not even a little bit. Like looking wise, like at all. You know what I mean? You look at girls, and meanwhile you're like, oh my god, she's so cute. Like, look at her. I just want to compliment her because like she's so cute, but like not in a sexual way. They look at you and they're like, why is that?
Why that big man keep looking at me?
Right? I think
because you're wearing the fuck out that dress, sister.
To be palatable in media right now, it's like the movement of empowering femininity in men, right? That is a big thing right now. Like, men can be feminine too. Men can do these things.
Well, that's fine too. Like,
but I think it should be normal to be gay at any version of yourself.
Right.
So like, that isn't in media. I name someone who's gay and you wouldn't know by looking at them. Do you know what I mean? In celebrity and in media.
Coleman Domingo, maybe.
Who?
Coleman Domingo.
Who's that?
You don't know who he is. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
But like, I think that's important because that makes it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not as like, this is what gay looks like in media, and that's why it's so villainized.
Right. But I guess I'm just talking about black people, just period. Because like, even the feminine gay men that get on there, but they act like the white gay men. And it's funny because the white gay men just act like the black woman. So I don't.
No. That's a menstrual show in itself, okay? The white gay man who acts like a black woman, even though black women don't act like that. White gay men act like that because, this sounds bad, they're parodying the black woman, but the parody 100%. Is not of a black woman. It's what they think a black woman is because they're
racist.
They make them look like a cartoon, like a clown. They make them look like this way that they're not. Yeah, the whole like,
because why do black women sound like that to you?
Period, sis, period, whatever. When like, I can't even do it because it feels so not me.
Because why you think black women just talk and act like that, sister?
Like, it's just so crazy that's what.
No,
when I see a white gay go clock it, I'm like, someone clock them, please. Like, by clock them, I mean literally rock'em sock'em robot right to the jaw.
No,
it's so gross.
It's very, I died, you niggas. And niggas be thinking they be cute with that shit. I be looking at that shit, I want to throw up. Like, you make me sick to my fucking stomach, bitch. Act like who you are. Quit trying to act like quit trying to be a fucking Dollar Tree version of a black woman, bitch. Be yourself.
It's just like, it's like the drag version. I don't know how to say it, but it's like the drag version of a black woman, if that makes sense. Like, it's like a parody, and it's like a humiliation thing.
Oh my God, Liana, don't even get me started with that. I have a sassy black woman inside of me as white gays.
Ew. When I hear that,
bitch, and I'm a punch the sissy out you like your father did.
When I hear that, I'm like, you have a what? Do you hear yourself?
No, let me get back to something that I was going to say. Because now we talking about
DED retarded. Sorry. Go ahead. Let's go back. Let's go back to how we're locked in.
Back up, because we're not talking about white gays. We're talking about black gays right now. No, you said something about, we was talking about house niggas a little bit. And I was going to say that.
I was talking about somebody in a different way.
And I was going to say, even though I don't like house niggas, I understand them, and I have a level of empathy with them, because I understand that that's a survival tactic in this country that we live in. Like,
right.
Motherfuckers who assimilate to whatever the fuck it is these white people want you to do, and you don't do nothing to bother them, and you want to keep them happy and shit like that, blah blah blah. Sometimes it goes overboard. You turn into a fucking Candace Owens.
Survival mode, you know what I mean?
It's survival. But a nigga like myself cares more about making sure that niggas that look like me can see me as one of them and understand that I want what's best for them over everything. Tommy says it's easier to be a house nigga than to be in the field starting a revolt. And that's my whole motherfucking thing, girl.
Yeah. Right. I can let me how do you say? Yeah, add a little bit to it. So just like
to piggyback, what they be saying in corporate jobs. To
piggyback? Is that what they say?
I think it's piggyback.
To
piggyback off of what you said.
I can understand the code switch and all of that. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I just like don't understand being with someone like who doesn't make you feel like that. We know people who are in relationships and they don't say the N-word in front of their partner because they're white.
And that shit made my fucking circuitry. I fried half of my brain trying to compute what the fuck that meant.
We had to like take a break from our conversation, not to like continue the conversation, but because we were both like, wait, what?
Because the nigga told me that. The nigga told me they don't say nigga in front of a white person and the white person's people because they don't want the motherfuckers to say it. They don't want them motherfuckers to get comfortable enough to say it. I say, then you punch that cracker in his mouth if he ever say, what the fuck are we talking about?
Like what?
What are we talking about?
You're 30 and you're worried he's gonna say it?
Oh, hey, come on.
Right.
Tommy says, I'd be damned if I can't say nigga in front of the nigga I stick dick in.
That's what I'm saying. But like, and so this person also says it around us all the time. So that's why it was so shocking. It's not like the word is like, because there's a lot of black people who are like, oh, I don't say that word at all. Like, I don't like.
Which you niggas sound stupid to me too. But
listen,
okay,
everybody's black experience is different.
It sure is.
Oh, fucking Uba.
It sure the fuck is.
Uba on Housewives of New York. Bryn was talking about the black experience and being like, I don't want you to like people to treat you a certain way, blah, blah, blah. And Uba was like, she was like, oh, I haven't had your black experience. I've had an amazing one. I get everything for free because I'm hot. She was like, I don't know about your black experience. I was like, Uba, please.
About a bitch.
Uba, please. But everybody's black experience is different. And so, you know, not everybody says it. But she's not one of them.
I don't know. I just, ultimately, man, I just think that if you want to date outside of your race, obviously I'm married outside of my race here, so rocks and glass houses, eh?
No, because the house is not glass. It's concrete, bitch.
You see how white people just keep cutting me off when I'm trying to talk?
Yep. That's marriage.
See what happens when you be with white people and they don't let you speak when you want to speak. No, I just think that at the end of any day, bro, like, hold on. Was that Marie?
Yep.
She says, my Gigi was raised up on a slave farm and her mama was a slave. I'm going to say nigga until I die because I deserve to.
Right.
Flat out.
Right.
You know, ultimately, I just think that if you are going to date outside your race, you have to ensure 100,000% in every capacity whatsoever that the person that you are going to be with, that you are going to date, that you going, you know what I'm saying? If you having just a little casual sex, it is what it is. Nothing that bitch can go home. But if you going to spend time with this motherfucker, you going to bring him around your family, you going to put time and invest time into this relationship with this person, you need to make sure unequivocally that these people are pro-black through and through. And that means asking questions on the first day. How do you feel about this? How you feel about that? Don't wait until you one of these motherfuckers who've been married to a nigga for 5 years, and then when Trump run for office and he gets voted in, your husband all of a sudden running around calling people niggas and saying that police need full immunity. Don't find out when you got kids and a house and a mortgage and responsibilities and debt and all type of shit that could just ruin your whole life. Don't find out then that you were the racist. You find out that motherfucker don't like niggas from the begin.
Yeah, it's very important to have not just like future conversations and hard conversations and conversations about babies and money when you first are dating somebody, but political, in this political climate at least, you know what I mean? It's super, super important. And then even just like, yeah, values and how they view other people. See how they talk about other races. See how they talk about things. Like, ask about experiences they've had and blah blah. Blah. Like, it's important. It's really important.
Bring up other races outside of yours and see how they respond to it. So bring up the Mexicans next time you go on that date and see how you feel about it. Because if you don't like the Mexicans, he don't like you either, nigga.
Yeah, it's just super important. I've always said like I'm very grateful that like you've always allowed me to be myself. But I guess I never thought about it in the other way because I'm like, well, why wouldn't I?
Same. It
because
just doesn't make. But that's why I was saying like it was so profound to me because I'm just like, bro, I never sat back and thought about that with you because like the entire time I've just been like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. If you don't like it, get the fuck on. Yeah. And you've just been like, oh, okay.
What? I don't give a fuck. Like we've both just unapologetically been ourselves, and maybe that's worked to our favor because there was never like a holding back. And anytime one of us has done something, the other one was like, I either like that or I didn't like that. You know? Yeah. Like. But that's what I'm saying. Like we've always been ourselves. So it's like if someone does something and the other one's like, hey, I don't like that. You say it. You don't go, oh, and sit back. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's helped a lot. So I don't know. I just like, I could not imagine.
I don't like that you say the N-word, bitch, then suck a dick and die on it.
Could you imagine if I said, I just couldn't.
I'd have laughed at you. Right. I'd have laughed at you in your face.
I laugh when people say that they don't want someone else to say it. I'm like, well, who are you?
I crack the fuck up.
Who are you? I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
Marie says, my neighbor asked me to make her some black eyed peas and cornbread, and she was so appreciative. She told me her nanny. What the fuck was that? The goddamn washing machine?
Do you have the washing machine running?
It was, but why did it make that goddamn loud ass noise?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Anyway, whenever I asked me to make her some black eyed peas and cornbread, she was appreciative. She told me her nanny used to make it for her when she was younger, and she missed out soul food so much. She loves our culture and our food the most. Beautiful.
Yeah, and I think too, also like appreciating it's more than just like allowing you to be yourself. Like, does your partner who's not black immerse themselves into your family,
or try to at least?
Yes. Like,
are they comfortable there?
Yeah. Like, again, I couldn't imagine being like, I feel uncomfortable around your it's saying it sounds so stupid, but I guess there's people like that.
Like, imagine you were afraid of my dad.
No, I unfortunately for him I wasn't. Unfortunately for him, I was not afraid.
Like, given his past and the shit that he's been, imagine you were afraid of Uncle Pete.
But I think why it worked out was because of mine. Like, I honestly think I was the perfect person for you.
Oh my fucking God.
Because we have similar histories in different ways.
No,
I was going to word it differently.
You used to be a gangster, it's okay.
I was going to word it differently.
Yo, he used to be rob people. He used to be Nicky with the switchy.
Formerly.
Back in the day.
Formerly.
He used to walk around with a big ass Glock with a 30 round on that bitch in Canada.
No.
You know, you can't even have guns legally in Canada. He was walking around sticking niggas up. He told y'all he used to be a stripper. He wasn't a stripper. He'd take niggas to the back room, put that 40 in his mouth like, nigga, you gonna give me every dime you got?
Okay, similar.
Or I'm gonna shoot your nut off.
Similar, but never a gun. Don't worry.
Oh, so you Cardi B used to get niggas drunk and just rob them?
Hell yeah.
I would do that. So if I...
Man, I can't...
I would do that so much.
When she said that, when she said that, and
people was
and
mad
people
about
went
it.
mad. I sat back. I was like, oh.
I was like, what the fuck y'all mad about?
I was like, I guess I can never come forward with my story.
You was like, oh my god, who would get people
Who
drunk
would
and
do
rob
that?
them?
Why would she say that? That's so
Why
crazy.
would you rob them?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Ew. So like, have some decorum. What happened to class?
What happened to the demur around here?
Right. To be fair, I only robbed white people.
Reparations.
That's what I always say, and I'll say it to the death of me.
What was you about to say? I cut you off like 12 times.
Right, that I was perfect for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have similar backgrounds in different ways. People always say we're so different, though, and I do think we're different. Obviously, in a lot of ways,
we are different on like what's above the foundation.
Sorry,
I don't know. Go ahead.
I think
On like a tertiary level.
And educational, because what the fuck did you just say? We're definitely on a different educational level. No, we are. I can admit it. I'm dumb as fuck, bro. I literally just exist. I barely went to school. I barely got out of high school. Like, I shouldn't have ever graduated. Never went to post-secondary. Well, I did, but it was like not school. It was like a dance program.
Mm-hmm.
I never studied anything. My mom got me through high school by making calls. Like, I don't know anything, like, really about anything educational.
To be fair, I'm very dumb.
No, you're smart. You are.
I graduated with like a 2.5.
No, I think you're really smart. I just think like you're not like.
I know dumb shit that don't matter.
You're kind of like Laura. Like you're like when you study well, you put yourself to things. You're really smart. If you put like when you learn things, you're really smart. But then there's like some stuff that it's like, how don't you just like know how to like exist? You know.
Why are you disrespecting my homie Laura?
I love Laura.
Clearly not, because you
she's
threw
my
the insult.
favorite. No, it's not an insult. I think you're really smart. You're definitely the smartest one in this relationship.
Okay.
Education wise, 100%.
Yeah, sure.
100%. Anyway, because you keep fucking cutting me off.
I'm gonna shut up.
Which is so crazy.
I'm gonna shut up during nigga money. Okay, white man. Okay. Okay, massa. I'm gonna shut up, massa.
They canceled it. Okay, in the country, bitch. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, Black History Month is every month anyway.
Yeah. Right. What? Like, like that's so confusing. Black History Month was only 1 month. Hold on. It's history. It means it happened every day. Black people are black every day. What? But yeah, I think that we really do match well in a lot of ways because we have like the exact same sense of humor. When it comes to a lot of stuff, we have the exact same beliefs on like who, like how to be as an individual. Like, how do I say, like standing on who you are. We're very much like what?
Standing on business.
Yeah, and I knew you were gonna.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
like,
good. This is my last one. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
I'm gonna turn my mic trying.
Go ahead. I'm turning my mic off.
I'm literally trying. Do we see me trying?
My mic is off. Go.
But if I do domestic,
My mic is off. Go.
but if I get it into a domestic during February, that's wrong. That's wrong because it's Black History Month.
My mic is off. Go.
Bitch, I'll give you some history. They'll be talking about this years to come. I'm trying to be nice and compliment you and me together in a relationship, saying we're locked in and that this worked very well.
Go ahead.
But yeah, that's why I think. Just because, like, I don't know. We've just been ourselves. We've been like, we've had a lot of the same feelings on a lot of stuff. And just how we want to act and live and blah, 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 blah. And we, luckily, whenever something happens, like, outside of our relationship, we, like, feel the same about situations and stuff. And that, I think, is, like, so important. Is, like, when a situation happens with somebody we know or something outside of us, we immediately have, like, the exact same feelings about it. Like, we're, like, usually mad. But it's, like, we're very locked in that way. So I don't know. I think that's why it's worked. Like, we're just pretty in tune. See, but it's like this hand, but that doesn't work. No, you're supposed to pinky swear with the other. But I can't because of mics. No.
Reach it. Reach it. Reach your arm all the way out. Can you reach your arm out? Can you do this with that arm? Do this.
I can do this.
Okay. Do this. Now do that.
I can't do that.
Do that.
I can't. I broke my arm. So I can't do that.
Anyway, next topic. We're done. We love black people.
We love black people.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah. You know what this guy didn't love? Getting his dick stuck to the ice. So
That was fucking nuts.
segue, right? Yeah. So there's this guy.
I guess it wasn't nuts. It was
There's
dick,
this
but go
right,
ahead.
more shaft. So there was this guy in Alberta, Canada,
Okay.
and he got into a bar fight.
Okay.
And during the bar fight, his pants fell down.
Fuck.
Right. The police, the police tackle him. They're like, "Bitch, get in these cuffs." Oh, they're white. Get in these cuffs, eh? Yeah, bro. You, fam. Get in these cuffs, fam.
Get in these cuffs, fam.
So they like started cuffing him, but like his dick got stuck to the ice, like literally stuck to the ice.
Fuck.
Yo, the first responders had to like delicately remove his dick from the ice to arrest him. They never ended up booking him or anything. They probably were like, you know what?
Like,
Go home.
You've been through enough tonight, bro.
You're good.
Go ahead.
You got locked up already.
Go ahead. You.
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
That's really fucking. I would be so.
Like, you ever see those things where they're like, and their tongue gets stuck to the ice? That was his fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
His tip.
If I went back to the bar and I saw a nigga got into a fight, well, we gotta run it again. Cause I gotta get my. Cause I gotta get my. Like you. Cause.
No, you gotta go home.
Cause
You gotta
obviously.
move.
No, fuck that. No, fuck that.
It's in the newspaper. You
no,
gotta move.
No. Fuck that.
I'm
I
shooting
gotta
the bar.
whoop his ass.
Yeah, I gotta shoot up the whole bar.
I gotta whoop this. Yeah, we gotta air the bar out.
Anybody who saw.
No, we gotta run one more. We need one more fade because obviously he was getting his ass because he was on the ground.
Police got him.
So you was when
his
they went
pants
to
fell
arrest
down.
him, his pants fell down.
No, while he was getting.
It was during the fight. So my pants fell down during the fight. I mean, I was
Which is
getting my
so
motherfucking
fucking
ass whooped.
embarrassing.
I was getting my ass whooped. He beat me out my pants. Fuck all
Oh,
that.
he beat you out my
I
pants.
need my round 2, nigga. And if you win again, I'm shooting the bar up.
It's in Canada. They can't.
We gonna figure it out.
I'm coming back with my moose and we are trampling everybody in this bar.
Bitch, I'm gonna go and get some elephants and put a picture of you up
So they come
so I
stomp
can
you
come
out, bitch.
stomp you out.
This is Canada. You gotta
like
grab
they
your
did
beaver.
that one lady.
Yeah, you gotta grab your beaver. Locked up, don't won't let me out.
It's crazy time.
Like his literal dick stuck to the ice.
You just know they pulled some skin off.
How do you? Right, there was no information on how they detached it.
How
from
do
the
they
ice.
remove, like, when people's like tongues get stuck to paws? How do they get it off?
I don't know.
Like, you can't. Do you just heat it up? Like, you come out with like a blow dryer?
Maybe like your breath.
No, obviously that doesn't work because if it did, they wouldn't call the ambulance.
Hot water, they say in the chat.
Ouch! But that hurts. I mean, I guess so does having your tongue stuck to the thing.
That's fucked up.
That's super fucked up. What else do you have?
I got a couple things, but I really gotta pee.
Of course you do. So I wanted to talk about this last episode, but we're out of time. I just wanted to share something that I learned, that I feel like is important for everybody to know and understand, or just like look into and kind of just like try to understand a little bit yourself. And it is the dead internet theory. Have you ever heard of the dead internet theory? Okay. So the dead internet theory
The
is
only dead internet theory I know is Best Score, where I was watching people get unalived on the internet.
Yikes. So the dead internet theory is the idea that the internet has been quote unquote dead since 2016, when like AI started to like get developed and like start to turn into like a thing, and people started to get like bots and things like that. Specifically around social media, they said that like the around that time is when social media is like started to die. When they mean by die, they mean that it is believed that, well, I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are that made it. I don't know what the fuck. It's just like an internet phenomena or an internet like belief.
Okay.
When it comes to social media, though, there's the belief system that like 80 to like 90% of the people that you interact with online are not real people, that they're just bots. And one of the things that like the people who believe in the dead internet theory use as an example of that is shrimp Jesus.
Sorry?
Shrimp Jesus.
Shrimp Jesus?
Shrimp Jesus.
Like my sister, shut up, baby.
Shrimp Jesus.
Shrimp Jesus.
So what happened was on Facebook, there was this random account that had, well, not, it's a stream of random accounts that would just post Shrimp Jesus. It would be like different AI generated images of like Shrimp Jesus. To be a Jesus face on like a shrimp body, or to be like Jesus whole body but it's covered in shrimps, or it's like Jesus fucking floating on a coral reef and it's like fucking shrimps floating all around them. Niggas got shrimp halos, just weird random shit like that. But it was just a bunch of different accounts posting like different variations of the same thing, and underneath all of those pictures it would say amen 1,000,000,000 times from a bunch of different people. And when people go to look at those accounts, it wouldn't be anybody following these people. It wouldn't have any posts. It would just be like a random person that just said amen to these fucking pictures. And so when you bring that over to fucking like
damn, Gotti passed away.
Damn. It was like a heart attack or something.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess you just found out what I did. But anyway, so people believe that like these social media companies and shit like that, or like, well, not social media companies, but they're a part of it. They think that there are government agencies, I guess you can say, who participate in like having these bot accounts go through and try to shape people's perception of things to morph them towards thinking a different way about shit. So what I mean by that is that, have you ever like shared an opinion online? Just like, I like this thing, or I like this shirt, I like this, blah, 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 whatever like that. And then you would just like instantly, the first comment or a few comments down, it would just be a random faceless picture where a nigga being like, that's a dumbass color.
Well, I haven't had that, but I believe it exists.
Right. I guess you don't really read all your comments. You just read the ones that pop up when you look on there. But people will get that. And the dead internet theorists believe that like that's the way that the government uses people to do social control. So like you will come on there and you'll be like, hey, you know, I think that every homeless person should be able to have a home. And then it'll be 3 random niggas come in and go like, well, no, that's not a thing. We shouldn't give them homes. We shouldn't pay for them to eat. We shouldn't blah, blah, blah. And then other real people see that and they get to go and, oh, well, this person believes that, because people, whenever you go underneath a comment and you see what the like view of the comments section is, you can be swayed easily. And so if it's 10 niggas coming on here saying this shit is stupid, more than likely you'll be like, oh, I guess this shit is dumb. And even deeper than that, if you're a child who grew up in the internet age, with the current internet age, where comments matter, where like counts matter, where all of these things matter, in a place where a social media app can shadow ban you, or Scooby, go sit down, can shadow ban you, or Scoop, go sit down, because your hair is getting up on your back and you're about to start yelling. Go lay down. On these apps you can get shadow banned and your comments can be moderated and shit like that. If you're a younger person and you seeing what the fuck people say, you can easily be swayed instantly with shit like that, which is a thing I feel like people need to start like looking into, or just like be mindful of as time goes on, because especially like in the current years to come, given what we know about how the government is ran, without me saying too much, because you know, and the people who were at the inauguration, just be mindful that like you can waste a lot of energy trying to get shit done by like commenting to certain people who, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever they get, like the other day, bro, I saw it was a, you probably don't know who Emmett Till is, do you? Okay. Well, long story short, it was this boy that got killed back in the 50s, 60s. Black people, correct me on this. A young man who was alleged to be had whistled at a white woman. They fucking lynched this boy. He was like fucking 13 years old or some shit like that.
Oh,
very
I know
young.
this. Yes,
yeah,
I know this.
So, somewhere they recently erected a statue of
Somewhere
him.
Brooke Schofield is tweeting about
What?
how that didn't happen.
Oh my fucking! Please don't fucking. Yeah, Leona Emmett too. Somewhere they put a statue up of him, and there was a bunch of people in the comments like, "Oh my god, this is so nice." 1955. That's what it was. This is like so nice, blah blah blah, and it's just like a fucking big chunk of people in the comment section like, well, why would you make a big statue like this? Like, there's no need to do stuff like this. Why do we need to like?
Well, I see that stuff all the time. Like, I know that exists because this is my job. On any post that shows like us happy as a gay couple, immediately I get like, it feels like botted. Like it's like happens in waves, right? Like the anniversary post. Let's see how many views this has right now.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It's fucked up. It's and 90% of the comments are negative and like very Jesus. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
It's a big number.
Yep. It has 1,076,000 views.
Incredible.
Okay. Has almost 1,000 comments. Okay, so for example, for that many views, over 1 million views, there's only 12,000 likes. Now,
what that tells you is
yes, and majority of the comments you can see if you go through it are the same comment over and over from accounts that like don't even have a picture, they don't even have followers, nothing, and it's the same thing over and over and over, and it's the like pushing of religion. That's what it is. Like, I know I've experienced that my whole time on here. Anytime there's something about us together that's not like a funny video, it is immediately that. Like, please, Marie, I swear, y'all, I'd be ready to fight everyone in your comment section, but y'all be handling it, so I sit back and laugh my ass off. Yeah, because I just use them for views. I play the game. You can't hurt me.
And a lot of the motherfuckers are fucking bots, bro.
And like a lot of people do feel that way, obviously. But when the majority is that, if somebody who kind of has a negative feeling about us goes into that comment section and sees that there's so many people who think like that, boom, they're ready to go off.
And also, like, that's how the algorithm works. If everybody's talking about God in here, then you just gonna start pushing that content to Christians, and then Christians gonna come in there and say this is an abomination. Just like if I was to come on the fucking internet and be like, yo, maybe education should be free for every fucking body. We shouldn't have to pay $20 billion a year to go to fucking college, and I'll get a whole bunch of bots telling me why I should be fucking paying for college, and then that will get pushed to conservatives who will then come in and double down, and now all of a sudden my entire section is telling me fake news articles, fake facts about why college shouldn't be free. Somebody sees that and goes, damn, college shouldn't be free. And now that's one more person who wouldn't fight for that to happen for somebody.
I totally believe this exists because of my entire career online has been that. Yeah. I mean, I even got botted on Twitch once. Actually, a few times, like once a year I get botted. And so what it does is it actually like throws off your algorithm and your analytics. And so like you get a bajillion views, but no, that doesn't match the comments, doesn't match whatever. So it tells Twitch that you're actually failing. So like you get botted. So someone does it to you. Oh, you have to get botted, right? It happens on TikTok too. Like if you get a bajillion views and but not a lot of talking, that tells the algorithm and tells
you're
things
not making
like
good content.
So suppress that.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So like that happens a lot. Like some people will say like the worst thing that can happen is going viral to an audience that doesn't interact, because that completely suppresses your account. So it's happened to me a few times on Twitch, and then my chat will be like, what the fuck is going on? And it'll just be like 1 million following notifications. It's like follower botted. And then in my comment section, especially on Instagram, I get it. I totally believe that happens, that people specifically do that, and there's trigger words in algorithms and things to push whatever narrative needs to be pushed.
I don't think it's the CIA, because when that motherfucking Don Julio and fucking Popeyes collab came out, it was not a nary nigga in the comments saying that this was fucking the CIA. And it was.
Population control was the first thing I said. Population control was
the first I said. Now, God damn it.
Oh, did we freeze?
I hope not.
Guys, did we freeze? Or is it just Marie?
Hello.
Somewhat.
Tommy Too Crazy said, yeah, I see it a lot under anything trans related because them trans people and Mexicans are the motherfucking
Okay. We're good.
the new conservative scapegoats now.
Gay people used to be the problem, but we're not even on the radar right now.
Yeah. But anyway, dead internet theory. Look it up, Google it, see, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, get hip to little shit like that. I'm gonna try to start coming in here with little like factoids and stuff if I can, just to try to get niggas hip to shit.
Okay.
There was one more thing that I learned about.
What?
That I wanted to share real fast. How much time we got?
We have as long as we want.
This is really, I'm gonna get real quick that we can get into the goddamn things. Okay, so I learned earlier today that there is a brand in China called BYD. They make it's an automaker. They make electric vehicles, super duper high quality vehicles at super duper low rates, right? And so I saw that shit and I was like, damn, like, why have I never heard of this brand? Like, this is so cool. Like, where the fuck can I buy one? I got to Google it and I'm like, damn, like, I can't really find, like, I can't buy these in America. Like, what the fuck is going on? And so I found out that the U.S. last year put a tariff on specifically a bunch of different shit, but like specifically one of the things was Chinese electric vehicles.
Yeah, I saw that.
100% tariff at that. Meaning that this car that I saw was like, I think it was like 20. The lowest one I saw, the lowest was like $21,000, and the highest was like 25,000. But for what the fuck it looked like and like the specs on it and shit like that, like this, we talking about like high grade Tesla level type shit. If Tesla was good at what the fuck they did
With their plastic interior.
But it's fucking half the cost.
Yeah.
Or a quarter of the cost. And so I looked at that and I was like, well, I wonder what like electric vehicles cost over here. Cause like I know about Tesla, but like
Bitch, the cheapest
Ford
one is like
makes,
40,000.
Okay. So my theory, based off of all of that information, is that I believe, and I don't, I'm not, nigga, this is just conspiracy. I believe that U.S. automakers lobbied for that tariff to go through, for that 100% tariff to go through, because they knew that if China was able to put that fucking car on the market over here, more people would be able to have those electric vehicles. There's less people driving these cars, less people getting gas, less people putting big ass money in these oil billionaire pockets. And because it's a cheaper car, motherfuckers wouldn't be buying Tesla, Ford, Chevy. They'll be buying whatever the fuck this shit is because it's half the fucking price for double the fucking.
I agree that is totally a thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I think could be a rebuttal to that is we have different labor laws. So what it costs to make something here versus what it costs to make something in China is different because there's a way more abusive labor law situation going on there. They can pay them like pennies where we have to legally make minimum wage. Do you know what I mean? So like I do think that exists. However, it does not cost, the cost of goods here does not cost nearly what they sell it for.
But that's also
that's capitalism in America.
But that's also the thing too, because earlier fucking EVs didn't cost that much. Like there used to be something that was like 25, 30,000. But after this tariff shit, you start to see these bitches going up to 40,000, 50,000, 60 G's for the motherfucking EVs. And again, and my theory is because they want to cut out all the competition from the outside world and just keep everything boxed in and insular to America first.
Well, that's why we want to buy American and. Yeah. And
so, and when you do that, it creates a perception. Well, not creates a perception, but like when you have the market like that and people can't see outside. Because again, when I Googled this shit, I couldn't even find the price of that motherfucker for the first like 3 pages. I wonder if that's by design. But if you don't know that there's cheaper options out there, you wouldn't even know that they overcharge you niggas for a Tesla here because it don't cost that much. It's the same thing with like OpenAI and DeepSeek. Like
I didn't even look into that. I honestly don't look when I see something is AI related. I move on. I do not give a fuck.
I try to stay just at least like kind of informed because like that is the future. Like that's just going to make an impact on your life within your lifetime. So to learn about
a lot of things important. There's a lot of things impacting my life.
The open what the fuck is that shit called? sex robot is crazy. Tommy sex robot is wild.
I'd do it.
Open AI, whatever the fuck, they got a huge fucking like a stipend from the government. They got government funding for like hundreds of millions of fucking dollars. I think like maybe even like close to some trillions and shit like that to develop AI and blah 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 within the country, shit like that. So when they can build up on what they already had. And a fucking company in China made a DeepSeek, which is literally just Chat GPT, but just a different thing for fucking a tenth of the price, showing niggas you can do the exact same thing for not as much money. So why did these niggas get so much fucking money?
Yeah, I feel like America's the only greedy. No, I keep saying America. Like America is South and North. The USA is very into like inflation capitalism. It's like the only place that's like that.
It's crazy. But anyway,
well, North America, because Canada is just as awful.
For sure.
Canada might be worse.
Yeah. But those are the things that I learned. Let's get into the...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about AI. Like, I know it's going to impact me. A lot of things do. Everything impacts you. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Okay, well, let's get into the point of the show we like to call What's on Your Heart.
No, we're not.
Oh, wait. Back up. We're going to get
He has a hot take, and I have to fucking listen. But when it's my hot take, I'm
sorry, is it...
Did she stutter?
Is it Indian month?
Is there one?
No. There probably is, but America don't give a fuck.
I feel like there's not like
everybody don't get a month.
No. Well, different reasons, you know?
Tommy said, nigga, pipe down.
There's different reasons.
Why there's not Indian month?
Well, because like I'm not indigenous, so.
Indians and Native Americans aren't the same thing.
I know, but there's things for indigenous people. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys have that in America?
Fuck no.
No?
Indigenous Day? No.
In Canada we do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
You gotta get it off too. I don't give a fuck about natives here.
I don't think we get it off.
I used to, as a kid, this is how fucked up American propaganda is. As a child, I thought Thanksgiving was a Native American holiday. Like, you celebrate Native Americans on Thanksgiving because in school, they would have like the Native American shit with the pilgrims and shit.
Wait, what is it? What is Thanksgiving?
Some white people holiday.
What is it though?
It's a fucking...
I don't actually know.
I don't know.
I just know it's like really bad to celebrate it. Like they're like, don't do that.
I think Tommy said there's a non-bread day. You're a sick nigga. You about to get fucking...
A non-bread day is insane.
You about to get blocked. That's crazy.
Like I know that there's the Trinidadian Emancipation Day, but like I don't know anything about the Indian days. We're gonna dig into that next month. All right. So anyway, my hot takes, yum. Okay.
Yum.
Is
oh yeah, next month is Women's Month. That's your ass, brother.
Is about off of the thing about the bots and all of that stuff.
Okay.
But just the people who comment and not whatever. Mm-hmm. That if you come into my comment section and say something negative first, like if you start it, like you lit the match, you lit the fire. If I come in with gasoline because you had cancer and you survived it, and I said, take your ball-headed ass down to Party City because they have clearance, cancer survivor, then I'm not wrong. Like I'm not wrong. Like I'm not wrong for taking it further. Because there's people who will look at somebody who responds to somebody who is a fucking loser troll and is like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's so insensitive to people who have cancer. No. I don't give a fuck that he had cancer. I'm so happy that Trisha over here survived. I love that. She survived. I wish he didn't.
That nigga had cancer that nigga knew he had cancer when he hopped in the DMs looking like Agent 47, nigga.
I don't know who Agent 47 is.
The people who know that get that joke will get it.
All right, but he looked like Caillou.
Okay. And they look like Lil Bill walking through this motherfucker. And you knew that before you put them gnarled finger, when you tapped gnarled finger to iPhone and decided to type some bullshit to come into my comment section about Jesus and how Jesus don't love me, bitch. She clearly didn't love you either, whore, because you caught the motherfucking virus.
And like, I am not Jesus.
Black lung.
Oh. I'm not Jesus. I don't turn the other cheek. Okay.
Yeah, Tommy got the joke.
I may look like the white man's depiction of Jesus in the Bible when they decided that he was he was white for some reason. But I'm not Jesus. So like I'm actually gonna go low. I'm taking you straight to hell.
Yeah, Luke.
Like that was crazy when you said Luke Emia. That was really crazy.
His name is
that
Luke
was really
Emia.
crazy. But that's my hot take. That I should be allowed to go as far as I want. As long as I don't put hands on him, I should be able to. I should be able to go as low as I
No,
want.
you just gotta like. Marie said, Evan had me literally in tears with him in the background talking shit.
shit was
I
so
cried
funny.
the whole time.
Like I should be able to go as far as I want. There isn't
Bro,
there's no limit.
can't, bro. You gotta just be mindful of what the fuck it is that you say when you fucking say it online, especially when you got dead niggas in your bio. Because when it's fuck you and all 6 of your dead homies, bitch,
Go dig them up to help you.
Your nigga up, bitch. He got shot. Yeah, call that nigga a hot link. Like, what the fuck are we like? You started it, bro.
You can't come into my comment section because that's the thing. I am the correct one because that's the thing.
Because I'm gonna take it there.
I may be a faggot, but I'm not a faggot.
But I'm gonna take it there.
Because so are you, faggot. Like
That reminds me of that one nigga a few months ago that had came in talking crazy, talking about some he'd take us out the game and shit.
Yes.
And it was all this smoke. It was all we was fags, this, that, and the third. But the second I dropped location and in full government name, now I'm doing too much.
Right.
What happened? I thought we was going there. Martell? No, what was his name? Marcel? I thought we was going there, gang. What happened? I got the low now. What we doing? What we doing?
I'm so quick to bring up your dead baby. So just like
I'm doing research, nigga. Facebook is free. You niggas put too much information out there, boy. I will pop up on you, nigga.
it just makes no sense. And then people are like, "Good, that's too far. Talking about his dead baby is too far." Fuck his dead baby. Don't start, none won't be none. I think that is like the most profound Maya Angelou quote ever.
Did they pump the expired baby food out of your dead baby before you came into my comments?
It just like it doesn't make sense to me.
Did they make a tree out that little nigga? Fuck you.
I will always go low. I am not the crybaby gay that you thought I was when you came in there.
And I'm so upset because I didn't used to be like this, but people just be saying the craziest shit all the fucking time and be making these big ass threats. Nigga, your mother hung herself last week, bitch. Did you put a motherfucking, your mother was a mistletoe last year, whore.
Yeah, I'm quick to do. I've always been like this. I do not care.
Fuck,
I've always
nigga.
gone way too low, and I don't care. That is my favorite thing. I love it. I get joy out of it.
Tommy said I almost got kicked out of school because a nigga called me a fag, and I said just like his uncle when he was in his gut.
I love that.
I'm a fag, and so are you when your fucking uncle was beating your shit down, nigga.
Remember when I told the I told the principal that the guy called me a fag just so that I could whoop his ass?
Yeah.
I mean, he did say it, but that didn't make me mad.
That wasn't why you hit him.
I hated this guy, man. He was so fucking piece of shit. And that's why no one helped him. And
Because everybody hated him.
yep.
Yeah.
And he called me a fag, and I was like, yes, like thank God. I've been waiting. Yep.
Yeah, no, I definitely
I love it.
I've been raised with morals, and like, you know, I understand that as a society and as people, you have to have like decorum and like limitations to what it is that you say and do. But like, there is a point where shit can go too far on your end, because I'm willing to take it. When I crash out, I'll break the backboard. Now, I'm not going to do it off bail, but if you keep on going, I'm telling you to chill out, and you got a dead wife.
I learned to go all the way right away. You know my mom. My mom taught me go full force. They touch you, rock them.
Nah, I give a nigga a chance at least.
I know.
I'm nice enough to give other human beings a chance to cool it the fuck out before
You
I
had a chance.
decimate
Your
these
chance
niggas.
was not coming in.
Yeah.
You took the chance by coming in. You took the risk. Risk and reward. Only you didn't get rewarded. I did.
Well, anyway,
That's my
we're going to
hot
get
take.
into the point of the show that we like to call What's on Your Heart. It's where you can write into me or him, preferably him, because I'm dyslexic. And
No, you're not.
Well, now they know. Now I'm not.
You were reading their comments. You're not
because I'm dyslexic. So send it to him. Or you can go into the Discord and put it on the What's on Your Heart tab. There's no way to be anonymous. So if you do it there, nigga, people gonna know all your motherfucking business.
This fucking guy. He learns he has ADHD. Now all of a sudden he's got autism. He's dyslexic too. You are a Gen Z, they, them. You got every fucking pronoun and you got every fucking disorder too, right?
I got every pronoun. What if I said I've been anything but him and nigga?
I am learning about pronouns.
He, him, and nigga.
LGBTQIAN. Like, there's like that one in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They, them, he, she, we.
All right. So, someone asks, do you have something that makes you feel like you are in your element? Like something you do and you're like this is my shit. Like I'm locked in with this.
You can't fuck with me.
Yeah. Like you ever in a position like that where Suki would yell that at you?
You go first.
Right. Shut up. This is why live chat is so good. Like I love having a live chat because it is just so wow.
Not nigga being the new acronym.
Well, they removed. It's just LGB.
It's LGB.
It's LGB. So we gotta start adding more letters.
Stuff up in there now.
Yep.
Nigga.
Yep. Something that makes me feel like wow, like this is my shit. I am in my element. I mean, like this, like I'm so born to yap. Like I am.
You are a professional
born
yapper.
to fucking yap. I can go on for days about anything.
Yap god for sure.
I can talk to anybody about anything at any time. That's why it's like then not everybody's meant to stream. Not everybody's meant to do whatever. You know how you know? If you got like 3 viewers and you can talk the whole time. Mm-hmm. That's how you know. No one is replying. They are ghost viewers. They're literally people who just put you on in the background. They aren't even people who like Liana's at work. Okay, she's checking people out. She's just it's just on. She can't respond.
In the background.
Okay,
that's it.
I will talk for fucking 6 hours to nobody. I am meant for that. Yeah, that's probably my thing. Like just being a content creator.
I'm very great at
that and being in a handstand. I'm really good at that.
Not being in a handstand.
Not me.
Oh, you. I take really nice booty pictures for OnlyFans for sure.
That's you being in your element.
I take it. You can't no bitch tell me I don't look good in that content. And the only way for you to find out is on the.
You can't say those words actually. You have to say OF on Twitch.
There. Yeah, no, I'm great.
That's your.
I take incredibly enticing content.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. I mean, like I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm very good at being a sex worker.
I'm not good at being a sex worker.
Oh.
I'm great at making content.
I'm really good at that. I'm good at that because I've been doing that for over a decade. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Over 10 years I've been a sex worker.
Happy nigga mug can't see. Nancy. Well, what's the next right in?
I'm working to find things to look forward to. Do you have something that you want to do this year that you've been scared to do? Babe, I feel like that's 2 different topics. But
yeah, those are 2 different topics. Yeah. I want to take more trips, possibly, if I can. I want to go more places. I used to have this want to like go to all of the like all of like the important cities of Michigan, like places that people go to like vacation, like bigger cities and shit like that. I've been to like most of the major cities in Michigan, but I don't think I've been to all of them. And so I want to go to all of like the bigger cities and then just like all the like vacation spots.
That's something you're scared to do?
No, not scared to do. It's just something I look forward to. I don't know. Something I want to do that I'm scared to do. I'm not really scared to do.
I think you're just lazy.
Huh?
You're just lazy.
No, I think it's like Scooby, that is so loud,
really
bro.
loud
You are
licking,
really
honey.
licking like crazy. Hey.
When he gets in there in that under thigh,
Yeah.
it's real loud.
I mean, back up. I lied. There are things that I do be afraid to do, but it's like, it's less about that and more just like, what is the cost of it? Like, how much energy I got to put into it? Like, it's just a lot of forethought before doing shit now. If it costs too much, or if it's gonna seem like it's too much work, then I don't want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much work. You're very like, you have a threshold of how much work.
No, because if it's something that's like a lot of work, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it, then I'll do it. But if it's a lot of work, if it's a lot of work and I don't think it's gonna be like a huge like.
No, but that's you. Edmund has this thing where he goes like, but what's the point? Because it's not going to be big. It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to pop off.
I think of ROI on everything I do, girl.
But you ruin it. You don't get any return on investment because you don't invest.
Well,
Edmund has been wanting to make a rap song. That sounds crazy coming from my voice. He wants to make a rap. Don't date interracially.
A rap.
Don't date interracially.
Don't at all.
Don't. It's just don't, man. He's been wanting to do this for so long, and I keep saying fucking do it.
Okay, so let me preface this with the fact that I wanted to do it for my 30th birthday as a joke, and also to just like get motherfuckers.
I feel like you wanted to set it as a joke because you were like, LOL, just in case it's like whatever.
No, I wanted to do it as a joke. I don't want to be a fucking rapper. What are you talking about? When was the last time I wrote something?
I feel like.
When the last time you see me write something?
I feel like.
When the last time you see me looking for beats?
You have a beat. And you were working on it in the kitchen, extending it.
When the last? But
so when was the last time? That day.
Besides that day, when was the time before that? It was a joke. It was for like fun. Like it was for bullshit.
No, it's not.
It is for bullshit.
No, because when we were in the car when you first proposed the idea, you were excited. You were like, "Oh, I would do this," and like you always are just like.
But
saying
it was for
things
fun.
and saying lines and saying things because. Low key, you would do it, but you're afraid that if it doesn't pop off, that's why you're like, I'm going to make it a joke. He's lying.
I don't want to be a rapper. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's lying.
I don't want to be a rapper.
He's a liar.
What the fuck?
He lies.
I've never expressed wanting to be a rapper. You want me to be a rapper so you could be a fucking video vixen.
No, I don't want to be in it. I just want to benefit from the money. But
exactly.
I don't. What?
I don't want to fucking be a rapper.
He is lying. He's a liar. Liar.
Why you think I want to be a rapper? Because I'm black?
Oh
that's crazy during nigga month. That's wild. What you think I want to be a basketball player too? Huh?
I don't think you'd be good at basketball.
I suck at sports, but that's not the point. It's what the fuck you want me to do.
I don't think you'd be good at that. I think you'd be good at like making any kind of song. You just the things you say are so wild. I think you'd be good at it, but he's a liar.
Oh my god, bro.
I think he said a joke just in case.
It's for fucking fun, dog. Like it's just a joke. This is one time. I've never said I was gonna make another song after that.
Liar. Liar.
What is your answer? Why you all up on my dick?
Oh.
Fucking 2-hour episode because you on bullshit.
Something I want to do, or sorry, that I want to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I say it every year. Just take this job more serious.
Yo, this nigga came in the other day. He said,
"Okay,
I'm gonna take this serious this year, admin." I'm like, "Bitch, what the fuck you been doing for the last 6?"
I know. I've been on YouTube specifically for like 5-6 years.
Easily.
Yeah, I'm really gonna lock in this year, but I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's been about survival for the last 4 years, 5 years, to be honest.
Yeah.
Since 2020, it has just been a survival mode. So it's like, if I'm in a mode where I'm like, I don't want to dedicate time to this, like I have other things to dedicate my time to try to figure it out. I was also like still teaching dance, still on Twitch, making like that. I was still on YouTube. We were doing the podcast. TikTok had just blown up. I was in between managers. I was doing a clothing line. I was doing all these. I was trying to do so many things at once. And I never actually like dedicated time to content creation. I just was putting out shit to put shit out. I really was. Like I had no rhyme or reason behind the shit I was putting out. I was just trying to like capitalize while I was hot, like everyone says. So no, I have like, and I wanted different things. I wanted this house, big house. I wanted these things, and like, how could I portray myself in a way that would allow me to get those things? And it's like, I'm just in a much different like position now. So,
oh my fucking God.
What did I tell you?
You just said that fucking 2 days ago.
Hello. So Marie in the live chat says, I need more vlogs of y'all in the car and going on adventures. So I say to him, we got to film this video in this car because my car videos do so well. We were going to do...
I don't know what it is about you in the car that just gets people going.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that majority of my content is like at home in the same setting. So like a lot of people see me in one setting. And so it's like, I don't know, that's like an out of
setting.
Yeah. But yeah, we were literally about to film this video in a car. So we have a vlog coming out. We already filmed this one. Well, we filmed it here because the other one didn't work out because of timing and all that stuff. But we do have a car one that we're going to film hopefully this weekend we have vlogs coming. Don't worry. But so I'm locking in year 5, 6. I don't know. That's what I'm looking forward to, being a YouTuber. Because I don't want anything else now. I'm all right. I'm all right. Something I've been scared to do. I don't really have one right now because I was scared to go to the gym.
You sure were.
I was terrified. I don't think people realize how like real scared I was to go to the gym.
My baby has social anxiety. Social anxiety.
Yeah, but I'm better now. I can ask people like, "Are you done with that?" No, I'm pretty good now. I can go to the gym by myself. Yeah.
You can only ask if they're hot though.
No, it's harder if they're hot.
You'd be like,
actually, I don't even look at them.
You'd be like, "Hi, daddy.
Right.
Can I have your weight?"
Right.
Your pants weight.
That's what I say.
What's the weight in the front of your pants?
Daddy. Well, I don't have father issues.
Yo, do you know the older white dude, that nigga like 6,
the big guy, bald, Mr.
like
Clean,
big bald nigga.
Yeah,
he cool as a fan, bro. He
yeah,
cool as hell. Yeah, I also overheard him talking to fucking the dark skinned girl. Yeah, like that nigga, he cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I always see him.
I thought he was a big ass scary Trumper. That nigga. It's always the biggest men who are just the coolest niggas.
Yeah, he is intimidating for sure. That and this other guy. There's this massive guy. He's literally humongous. Like he is built like, I think he's Arabic. That's what he looks like. I gotta point him out next time he's there. Yeah. He is humongous. There's no way you haven't seen him. Edmund,
that big.
He's so big. He's like a sumo wrestler, but like with no belly. He is humongous, and I'm so intimidated by him. We're never going to look alike. There is nothing that's going to look similar. He is so big he's so tall, and he's built like a linebacker. Biggest person I've ever seen in person. Yeah. So intimidating.
Motherfuckers be big as hell.
He's probably so nice.
I was like, bro, I always thought that big white dude. I was like, man, I gotta bring the gun up here for him because he is a big swole. That nigga be up there doing the chest flies with like 50 pounds on each of the motherfucking. I'm like, bro, this big strong bitch.
I know. When I see the guy I'm talking about. Like, sometimes we'll do legs, like, in unison. And I'm like, I am such a weak bitch. I'm also probably a fourth of his weight. His one leg is my body weight, for sure. And I'm like, oh, my God, I really need to step it up. And he stares at me the whole time. And I'm like, is he staring at me because he's like...
hit me?
Is he like, little faggot? Or is he like, what a little cutie? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But he is so intimidating. I'll show you next time. He's so intimidating. Yeah. Okay, I got one more. This one's quick. Okay. This is Marie.
Okay, Marie.
She says, my booty call is getting too comfortable and he's showing up early. Ooh. And I'm asking for him to leave and come back at regular booty call times. You need to set boundaries with the booty calls. If he's a booty call, show up at this time. Do not show up earlier. The legs are closed.
She said, nigga, you too early for work. Go sit in the car until I'm ready for you.
Yes, because once you start letting them come over and I'll be all willy-nilly in your fucking house, well, after they fucking put their willy-nilly in you...
He don't get to decide when he coming to your house to get some pussy.
And then he's got to go.
And then you have to leave.
Yes.
Get the fuck up. No, you're not getting no Pop-Tarts, nigga. Go the fuck home.
Yeah, you got to set boundaries with those because the second things start getting like... Too comfortable? Now you got a boyfriend.
You getting way too beside yourself, nigga. Slow the fuck down, and you getting gung-ho around this bitch. You don't pay no bills around this motherfucker. Take your bitch ass and sit in your goddamn Camry until I'm ready to get some dick.
Yeah. He shows up at the house, shows up at the door at fucking 7:59. Bitch, I said 8.
I didn't order no fucking DoorDash. What the fuck are you doing here?
DoorDash.
Because he got the meat on him.
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't order no.
I was there.
I'm gonna change the joke. Let me back up. I didn't order no fucking Arby's. What the fuck you doing here?
That'd be if a girl showed up with her fucking little beef curtains.
Because he got the meats.
No, that'd be the girl with the beef curtains. It's the roast beef.
Either way, bitch.
She says, all right, I got today I got some before work and my day has been fabulous.
Not this nigga came early in the morning. That nigga, what you got? Some goddamn, you got. Niggas be getting what's the word I'm looking for? Hypnotized by the pussy. They be getting taken. It takes over their soul.
Pussy power.
Pussy power.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Sometimes I sit back and I go like, maybe I should try a cup of pussy one day just to see what the fuck it's like. Because niggas is so whipped by it.
They are.
What am I missing out on?
But men are really simple.
That is also true. Straight men are the simplest people on earth.
Yeah. I believe there is a lot of power going on in them lady hips, but
yeah, never mind.
I don't know. Because what happens? You try and you dip into it, and now you got Dippin' Dots. Now you got babies. And then she's like, hey, legally I can't get rid of this. Now you're a father. I'm not a stepdad. That's you. That's your kid. That kid comes over. I say, go talk to your father. Because I'm not your father.
And guess what? I'm going to be dead and
worst.
beat.
Evan said to one time, he's like, if I ever got a girl pregnant, this is so horrible, but I am not that fucking father.
Yo, I don't support.
I'm not your fucking father.
I don't support when men have babies and they get the fuck on. But if I
am not your fucking father.
Go find you a father, little nigga, because it ain't me.
Go find someone to help that bitch with them kids. Yeah, no, I would never.
I'm not raising no kids.
That's the thing.
That's so out. That's beyond out. Like
the thing is, like, I'm gay, I guess, because but like maybe not by choice, because like I could have sex with a girl. I've done it many times. I could do it again, but I know too much now. I didn't know what I was doing and the risks I was taking. If I knew that I could possibly have some little bastards running around, hell no, I wouldn't be doing that.
Girl,
I'm not doing that.
Girl.
Yeah,
I'm not having no motherfucking Dippin' Dots, girl. You tell me that you pregnant, you about to go get you an Emmizzie tomorrow.
Like, but like she legally can't. So it's like, no.
I don't give a fuck, legal or otherwise. We sticking a hanger up there.
No,
crazy.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm gonna back out. That's crazy. I'm gonna back out.
He's not having sex with ladies. There is no ladies going around him.
No, there's not. I don't even like the sight of it.
Fuck is wrong? Yeah, I know. Like you're saying all this, like Evan can't even look at one.
I don't even like what it look like.
You go bite into an Arby's sandwich, you get the chills before you bite into it.
I don't even eat Arby's for that reason.
Right. Emma's so gay, didn't even eat Arby's. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for being here for this episode of the Emmizzie podcast. All of our links are linked below.
Yeah.
Subscribe to both of us on OF. That's how we pay our bills here and how we can bring this podcast to you. Love you so much.
Yeah.